Hi, this is Ariba's power distribution panel, and I'm going to explain how the battery cross-connect switch or the parallel link switch works. So currently we're seeing the house battery voltage, which is 12.86 volts. If I toggle this little switch here, I'll see the starter battery voltage, 12.95 volts. Now the reason these voltages are different is currently these are not in parallel. I'm also currently not charging. See, my battery charge is off. So let's turn on the battery charger and see what happens. So if we come back up here to the house voltage, in just a few moments the battery charger should kick in and that voltage should reflect. That click was the sound of the relay, and any minute now the voltage is going to go up. It's going up as we speak. So the battery charger is going to bring it up ultimately to about 14.2, 14.3 volts once the battery's close to being fully charged. But you see it's gone up very quickly to 3.45 volts. If I now toggle and look at the starter battery, that hasn't budged. So currently we have the house battery and the starter battery completely isolated. Now normally I leave the switch in auto mode. I'll do that now and we'll see what happens. So just make a note of the fact that starter battery is still under 13 volts. The house battery, which is being charged, is getting close to 14 volts. Once we go into auto mode, that will basically detect that the starter battery voltage is low and start to charge starter battery. So if we toggle starter battery, hasn't yet kicked in, any second now. Just give it a moment. These voltage sensitive relays don't always work immediately. There it is. That's kicked in. You can see the little indicator in the middle. That middle light's come on. And now if I look at starter battery, lo and behold, it's exactly the same voltage. And that's because everything is now in parallel, and house batteries and starter batteries are now getting exactly the same voltage. If I had moved it into auto, from auto into on, that would force it to be parallel the whole time. But the nice thing about auto is auto will sense the voltage and will only charge the starter battery when there's sufficient voltage to do so, otherwise it will disconnect. And that's pretty much how the voltage sensitive relay works, and how basically you can manage two sets of batteries without draining one inadvertently. Bye.